Now, I'm not sure if you guys can see. As you can see, there's a military convoy that just came in. It's like two of those trucks. It's like two of them right there. There's a whole bunch of them that came in. I wish I would have got them before. But what I can say is I feel sorry for those guys more than I feel sorry for the truck drivers out here. You know, these guys are putting their life on the line every day. And personally, I know every time I bring up this topic, a lot of people tend to get upset with me, but really, I truly don't give a shit. It's freedom of speech. So, you know, I can say what I want to say. You know, I would never join the military. I was thinking about joining it when I was about, 18 or so. 19, right out of high school, and my mother cried and cried that she didn't want me to join. And I truly and honestly believe that was the best decision that I made, was not joining. You know, I had a cousin who was over in Desert Storm, and the sad thing is, he was killed by one of his fellow comrades. While they were asleep. His throat was slit and kind of got swept under the rug. They did, in my opinion, what you call a half-assed investigation, and over the years they never found out who did it. It was like an open and shut case, which to me was bullshit, because we left my aunt in complete and total misery. But that's neither here nor there. That has nothing to do with my reasoning for not wanting to join the military, or why I encourage my 4 boys not to join the military. Because what's the point, in my eyes? They say we're fighting for freedom and so on. Bullshit. Freedom isn't free, especially if you're a minority. There's no such fucking thing as freedom. Sorry for the language, but I'm being honest. There's no such thing as freedom as you're a minority. Look at all the shit that goes on in the news each and every day. So, I feel sorry for those guys. They're pretty much brainwashed and suckered by a government to think that, joining the military is a good thing. And what's the benefit? I have a lot of friends. Okay, a lot of friends. I have a cousin I lost over in Afghanistan. A couple of friends, a couple of classmates I lost over in Iraq and Afghanistan. And for fucking what? Really? For what? Fucking oil? What else? What else are we fighting for? Granted, yeah, I feel sorry for the folks who lost their lives in 9/11. And, I knew a couple people that worked there. I had a couple of good friends that were there, and my wife being in EMS, she actually worked at Ground Zero after everything was said and done. And, I felt sad, but I feel bad, but all these years later, what's the fucking point of us being over there fighting? What are we fighting for? Nothing's changing. Shit's still the same. You still gotta pay your taxes. You still gotta do everything you do. Nothing changes. So as far as joining the military, I think that's a crock of shit. That's just my personal opinion, and it always happens. I always get people who get so butthurt about me saying that, and I used to have many heated debates on Facebook about it, and so on and so forth. And pretty sure I have a couple of heated debates on here. But hey, it is what it is. It's my personal opinion. Don't like the military. I would never join the military, and I would not encourage my kids to join the military. My son, when he turned 18, he wanted to join the military, and I told him to find a different profession, anything but that, because freedom isn't fucking free. Like I said, I'm sorry to say, but the truth is the truth. As a minority, it's fucking hard out here. And you having a military background doesn't help it any easier. So why? What's the point? Well, that's just my rant for the day. Leave your comments below. Peace.